Well, hello and welcome to 2017. Feels very bizarre saying this on Australia Day, January 26, and happy Australia Day to all fellow Australians. And just wanted to say welcome again to the new year. I haven't put on any posts in the last couple of weeks because I've been spending time with my family, well deserved. Had an absolute ball. I thought now is the perfect time to get back. Hence the green and gold shirt too. Socceroos, I wore that because I quite often get people coming up to me thinking I'm Tim Cahill, very famous soccer player. I'm not. I do like the attention now and then, but I thought it would be quite funny to wear this today. But in all seriousness, Australia Day is a very important day in the Australian calendar. It's the day of national pride. It's a day to think about what we hold true about this country. And you know, there's a lot to be thankful for. If you live in this country, there's a lot to be thankful for. My grandparents came from Malta to Australia just after World War II, so in the late 1940s, came out, and this country welcomed them with open arms. There was a need for this country to grow, to be prosperous, and we were part of that. And if it hadn't been for that open-mindedness and notion of prosperity, we would not have been here, and I wouldn't have been able to call this beautiful country home. And I think about the things that I'm thankful for, certainly my family and friends, of course, but as a country, the inclusivity of this country. You know, we too often get examples of when some Australians are not inclusive, but largely we are a very inclusive bunch, and that's something to be very proud of. We're free. We're able to do what we want, say what we want, as long as we're not hurting other people. It's a privilege. That's an absolute privilege in a country like this. We are prosperous. I can start a business without any hindrances. As long as I'm keen to do what I want to do and put in the effort, you can make it work. Australians are friendly. We're a friendly bunch, and we should be thankful for that as well too. And lastly, I think the humanity in which we have. We look after each other. We have mates. That whole concept of mateship is fundamental in Australia. So, you know, I think today's Australia Day. It's a little bit gloomy today, but I'm still very, very thankful. I'm looking forward to celebrating Australia as a nation and thinking about what we believe as Australia. I think it's really, really important to consider that. Rather than it just being the barbecue and, you know, a few beers, really think about what it means to be Australian, and hopefully we've covered off on a little bit of that. Have a wonderful day, and look forward to speaking to you next week.